Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Livedraw 88. In the plug room, the theme is crime. So, from white collar to trigger men in the streets to moving dope, whatever the fuck it is, dismembering bodies, serial killers, whatever the fuck, crime. And no repeats. Stay on topic. This is not a difficult one. What I will say is hard mode for this. It's going to be very difficult to do non-rap songs. If you can pull out non-rap songs, that's like you. That's great. That's going to be the tough shit. How's it going, man? Fasine Ngo. Yeah, thanks to Fasine for coming up with this. Excuse me, today's theme. He says today's live stream theme brought to you by my obsession with watching Training Day last week. Peter Hahn says, "Dom, why? I have to go in the party in half an hour." That's how I imagine you sound, Peter Hans. It doesn't matter. Go to the party, get laid, talk to people, enjoy your life. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, the turnout last week was really fucking good, man. Um, I guess I'm just getting another portion of you guys who. I mean, this is 6 hours before. I actually 7 hours before I usually do it. So, I mean, I get a lot of other people from different parts of the world, which is kind of cool. What's going on, Upsweep? Upsweep says, "This has never happened to me." Oh wow, it's funny. Yeah, fuck the Mother's Day themes and Father's Day themes. That's corny. That's really fucking corny. I don't want to listen to songs about mothers for an hour. What's going on, Moneymaker Mike? It's been a while. Peter Hans in the U.S. It's 2 p.m. In the Netherlands it's 8 p.m. How you doing, Mr. Looney? Young Parakeet says, "Yo, time isn't even real." Ah, Jesus. 420, son. 420, blaze it up. Hugo, use a different browser or hit refresh. Mr. Urban Buddha says, "I woke up early for this. 2 p.m. isn't early, you fuck." Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, "Dom, going for that international market." Hmm. Hmm. Yes, indeed. I'm doing some designs of Illuminatus. I've been having really a hard time designing them. Um, yeah, lots of help from Uji Rocket and Metaphorical Rav Oracle. Thanks to those guys. What's going on, Element of Naivety? Apotheosis says, "What about a song about mothers committing crime?" That's brilliant. That's double good. Fasine says, Dom, when is your official fragrance jumping off? I already got a couple bottles, man. It's just Katy Perry's Katy Perry's fragrance with some pork thrown thrown. uh, Stole that shit right from her. Crime. I don't think there's many songs about white collar crimes like stealing money at like a very boring way, like shaving pennies off of people's life insurance or something. I'd love to play Chopper from Lupe's latest album, but that's way too fucking much. Just doodling around. It's tough to draw like giant immortal beings. That just stuff doesn't come easily to me. Mm-hmm. This happens when I get super into drawing. I fucking can't focus on talking. Waldo finally made it. Finally. Faustine says, Dom, you should listen to the new Hiatus Coyote album that came out Friday. Who the hell is Hiatus Coyote? A neo soul quartet? I'll check them out. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, the queue is at 9. God damn. Oh boy. 2011 Super, what's going on, fella? Isaac Feldman says, "Yo, Dom, can you give me a discount at K Dots? Those leather seats look mean." No, I can't get you a discount, and it's not free. No. Don't ask anymore. No discount, no coupon, no. Not free. God bless you if you play short songs today. I'm gonna try and keep mine shortish, I guess 5 minutes or under. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Crime could also mean like making like any songs about cops or lawmen, like trying to bring someone to justice. I mean, like it's gonna be really easy to find songs about people doing bad things, but like the guys catching them, that would also be really cool, I think. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. See, we already have a really big turnout in the plug room right now. Good turnout in the regular room. This is nice. Waldo, this is not a new time for live draws. This is not a consistent time. I mean, what happened was Friday I had social obligations. That'll happen every once in a while. Most days it will be on Friday at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. If it's not, just check on Twitter or Facebook. I'll always update you guys then. Either way, always check 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. I mean on Fridays. This is kind of an eerie song. This 25 minutes to go by Johnny Cash. Yeah, Folsom Prison would be a pretty good one. Folsom Prison Blues. Okay, it's coming along, the drawing. It's coming along. Test. Why did I name this test? My song is one of the best endings. It just fucking dies. It's great. Shut them down, open up shop. Shut them down, open up shop. Wow, 12 people in the queue. Hot damn. This is hot. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says Tyler the Creator is apparently selling rainbow colored white power logos on a t-shirt. It's like Golf Pride worldwide. Let me see. I mean, is anyone shocked? Really? This is the shirt that he's speaking of. I mean, this is clearly not about white power at all. I mean, I guess it's a gay pride thing, and it's selling some golf media shit, and it's helping him sell his brand. So I don't. It's controversial, I think, only because of the symbol. But I mean, like, obviously, if it's like two dudes holding, this is just counterculture punk shit. Like Odd Future, it's like modern day punk shit. Like they don't give a fuck. It's like they'll use this imagery however they fucking feel like. Isaac says, "Why not? Fuck Friday." I mean, in the future, I'm like, if I get to the point where I'm making more money from my art and all that stuff, I'll do like 3 live jobs a week. I really don't give a fuck. But right now it's just like just about what I have time for. Excuse me. That song ended kind of abruptly. ATF song. Is it supposed to do that? Shit. Should I skip them? Should someone skip? You guys, before you put a song on, also check to see if it's the good version, where you'll get just a minute of the dead air. Yeah. Our Edison says he wrote an article about why he did it. It's interesting. What was his reasoning then for why he did it? Waldo, what is coupe? Element of Naivety said Tyler still hung up on the homophobia accusations. Come on, dude. He can't be. Irog said, I like Earl, but his new album wasn't up to par. I'm inclined to agree, sort of. The I Shot the Sheriff song, I can tolerate it for like 30 seconds. And then I'm like, oh Jesus, what big chorus. Good on you for not choosing a rap song though. Yeah. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, since crime is the theme of the plug room, anyone have any particular favorite crime films or TV shows? Moneymaker Mike says White Collar. Irog says Dexter is okay. What else? What else we got? Uh, movies or TV shows about crime, dude. There's so fucking many of them, man. I love Dexter. I love True Detective. Um, no, did I say Dexter? True Detective, Hannibal. There's a comic book called Criminal that's really good. Uh, crime movies. Training Day is way up there. Um, there's plenty of them. Our Edison's posted this golf wing post. Let me see if I can edit this. Okay, so let me post this. 23 guys in this room. Hot damn. Nice. Golf Pride Worldwide article. You guys want to hear me read this aloud? Of course you do. Okay, so here's the article. Um, oh god, this is a lot. It was a period of time where all I wanted to do was read about different dictators across the world. The way that one man could control so many brains always intrigued me. This opened a door to a lot of things, one of them being the Nazi regime during the 40s. Soaking my brain with as much info as I could on the subject, I pondered to myself if there was anyone still pushing this Nazi propaganda during these days. That is when I came across neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, and the white nationalist community. To make it simple, it's just a group of Caucasians who take pride in being white. Nothing wrong with that, correct? But the weird thing is that it's primarily supported by white supremacist organizations, KKK, Aryan Nation, etc. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that these guys aren't fans of blacks, gays, Asians, or anything else that doesn't fit in white box. Now, having the thought process that I have, I ask myself some questions. What if a black guy wore this logo on his shirt? Would he be promoting self-hate? Would he be taking the power out of a shape? What if a gay guy wore this on his shirt? Would he be promoting homophobia? Then bam, I had it. Throw a little rainbow in the logo. I still wonder who is that guy that said a rainbow is the gay symbol. That's another article. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And take a photo with a white guy in it, and we have an amazing photo. The thing that tops it off is the homoerotic tone of the hand holding, which to some degree has to piss off the guys who take this logo seriously. This made the photo even more important to me because it was me playing with the idea of taking the power out of something so stupid. Or maybe my whole idea on this is stupid. Who knows? But why not try it out? Also, ever since my career started, I've been labeled as a homophobe simply because of my use of the word faggot. Again, trying to take some power out of something. I was never referring to someone's sexual preference when using that word. I mean, I'm legit one of the least homophobic guys to walk this earth, but most people just read the surface. But maybe someone will see this photo and say, hey, he's just mocking gays, or this has a negative undertone to it. He is still pushing this homophobic whatever the fuck it is. Whatever it is, I just wanted to give you guys some background info on the design before you purchase the shirt. You should know what you are wearing. Be safe, love. Racism fucking sucks. Golfwang.com. Yeah. 2011. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. It's counterculture. I mean, is that Rosario? Does she have a dick? No. Um, that golf moleskin is nice. Oh, here's another one. This shirt is funny to me. I don't know. I haven't seen the recent True Detective posters, but I saw the teaser. Turkey season 2. Oh, nice. Character posters are out. What do we got here? What do we got? So we got Colin Farrell with with a knuckle duster. We got Vince Vaughn. That's not Vince Vaughn here. Some other dude. Vince Vaughn here, looking like he's about to deal some dope. Some chick. We get the world we deserve. I don't know, man. I'm excited because True Detective season 1 was incredible. What is this I See You Standing There song about? I don't get it. Dasin says New Jack City is up there for me. Monk? That's the hardest described show, dude. Mr. Urban Buddha says, God, look at these fucking hipsters. So how bad was Tyler's last album? I liked only like 3 tracks off of it. And my shit, to call an album good, it has to have at least like 3/4 of it has to have good tracks. At least. Young Parakeet says it was like a garbage rap album. The Wire, of course, The Wire, of course. Nobody get hurt. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Oh, dude, I got a really good one. I'ma get you, get you, get you, get you. I'm at the throttle with you, smoking, poking. God damn, it's hot in here. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna turn the heat AC on for a little bit. I hope the. Be honest. How bad is that sound of the AC in the background? Because I can just keep it on for like 5 minutes to cool me down a little bit. Yeah, Dexter was good, I think, for the first 2 seasons. I think the concept kind of wore on me. Twin Peaks, all right. You know. What's going on, Blaine Tyrone? good. It's fucking hot. Isaac says, talking about great shows, does anybody watch Orphan Black? You're the fucking 20th person who's mentioned that show to me. Too many. Oh, let's keep doodling. You guys always throwing me off. Asking all these good questions. Wa-da-da, ba-da-da. Shanapal, 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 Shanapal. Shanapal, Shanapal. Monk is dumb, dude. It's about some dude who can't take a shit without washing his whole body. I don't know what this dude is saying in this song. Hmm. Hmm. Fassine says, is anyone into the UK grime scene? Fassine says, Dom generally does not understand the British Ute accents. Like what? We just turned around the wrong corner. The wrong corner. What? Sir, I'm just a stupid American. I don't know. Damien, what's up, man? Fucking chat has been labeling you as spam. I don't know why. Damien says new Netflix series coming out called Sense8, directed by the Wachowski brothers. What? Dude, those guys have just been making dog shit, man. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Can you guys see Damien's posts, or are they blocking those two for you guys? That's a pretty that's a pretty shitty line. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave ships. Like, really, you were black and robbing people when you were like, no, dude, no, you weren't. It just doesn't make sense. Like, how could you have been doing that back then? You would have been in shackles. Forget it. Forget it. Forget about it. Folks in the chat talking about grime, and I will not repeat it because I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Tempa T and Dizzy Rascal. Dizzy Rascal? My back is cold. My mom taught it to scold. I got a good one coming up. Hotline Miami. Wow. See, thinking out the box, Isaac Fellman. Yeah. What's going on, Average J? How you feeling? How you feeling? Urban Buddha. I like Hotline Miami. It's really difficult though, and it gets to a point. It gets to a point where it's like, this is too painful for me to go through. Hugo Wilson asked, "Is that Dom coughing or the music?" So you guys could hear Damien when he was talking, right? I clicked not spam, so hopefully you keep showing up in the room. Damien is it's me okay, if you guys don't know. In case you didn't know. There's a second Hotline Miami? How'd they make it harder? The game was fucking hard already. Why did they make it harder? There's no point. Oh man, oh man. Give me the loot. Oh my fucking god. Oh my goodness. Pinch this a little bit so it fits. What's going on, DJ Pete 281? Urban Buddha says Hotline Miami 2 starts off as hard as the last game ended. Mr. Looney says, anyone watch Batman vs. Robin? What the fuck is that? Is this a new cartoon? Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, Dom, you got any Hulk comic recommendations? Honestly, just one, which is my favorite. Oh shit, my favorite Hulk comic of all time, which is Planet Hulk. Uh, Hulk basically is considered too strong, and the Illuminati, a bunch of smart ass Marvel dudes, send him out into space to get rid of him. He lands on this giant gladiator planet and has to fight his way out. Element of Naivety says, draw Mike Tyson. Okay. Let's throw Mike Tyson in the corner. Triangle nose. What? Oh yeah, Sway Nicoletti. I'm talking. I'm just drawing. I zone the fuck out. Draw soon. Zoo performing with Ted Cribs. What the fuck? Uh, Isaac says, "Yo, Dom, got any recommendations for brushes? I got this whack I'm laying around. I need to put it to good use." Um, yeah, go to kylebrush.com. Uh, kylebrush.com. Spend the fucking $10 to get the 70 brushes that he puts in there. Like this shit. This is one of the brushes I got from him. Like, it's good. It's good shit. I vouch for it. It's excellent. I use it all the time. But I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. It's like if you're not using your Wacom, like with you can use the default brushes and still do cool shit. Like, don't think that you need brushes to make you draw better. So just remember that. Pardon me. Holy shit, we got some Russian dude saying some shit. I don't even the hell. Oh shit, yeah. So we're going to let's take this to 3:30. Fuck it. 30 more minutes. Let's do it. We have some Silence of the Lambs fans in here. Otherwise, my song is completely lost. God, I love this movie. Put the lights in the fucking brush, you bitch. Apotheosis Jones says that brush set is so worth it to get. I love it. I love it. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me real hard. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, draw some goodbye horses. What the fuck? I don't know what a goodbye horse is, but they give it a shot. I'm bad at animals historically. Let's see. Let's see. Oh no, sir. BoJack Horseman. Dude, this is the shittiest drawing I ever did. God, that sucks. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Croin Kick says, I wonder if there's a porno inspired by Nardwar's interviews. Draw a silent Bob next to him.
Hey, you like dick, don't you? Huh? It says here that you love dick. What's your favorite kind of dick?
I didn't know that Silent Bob was Kevin Smith until 2 years ago. What is she about? Does he like creep up in and he creeps into her bedroom, right? Or something?
Right off the bat, I've got a gift for you.
He pulls out his pads. It's funny one, Moneymaker Mike.
What can you tell the people out there about the circumference of my dick?
Yeah. Let's work on something else here. I'm sure there was something else I had here. Yeah. Okay. This is from the next hip hop RPG episode. See what I can add to this while we're here in this room for the next 80 minutes. Yeah, now I know why this song is about crime. Yeah. Do one of these, boom, 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 bam, bam, bap. Damien asks, when's the next podcast out? It should be tomorrow, and we're doing 2 things this week, so you're gonna get one tomorrow and one on Wednesday. Mr. Urban Buddha says, how do you do backgrounds? I can't for shit. Excuse me. I'm not a background expert by any means either. All right, Edison's, do you mean, the fuck is his name? Lucas? Yeah, I think it's Lucas is his name. Oh, yeah, so if you want to draw backgrounds, what you got to do is this. You got to Lucas. All right, do this. Get a folder and fucking fill it up. Fill it up with references of things you like or stuff that people you want to draw, like all this shit. I have one that's for, this is pre-filled, but like this one is for things that are out in the wild, right? And you already know what I'm gonna fucking say, and I repeat myself every day, but it's the truth. Like, you go through these, you find one. I will stop at random. Let's stop right here. You sit there and you draw this shit for 2 hours. Tomorrow you draw this one for 2 hours. The day after that, you draw this one for 2 hours. And then you do that shit for 5 years. And then after 5 years, you go and then you do this one for 4 hours the next day. That's all it is, dude. That's the secret right there. And if it looks like dog shit, you just got to get better. There's no secret, man. Of course, I mean, there are things that you'll learn. Like, the reason I say practice and everyone says practice is you learn shit about like lighting. Like I said, again, I'm not an expert, but like, look, things in the background are darker than things in the foreground. That's one trick you learn. Another trick you learn is that things, like, I decided that things are being lit from the bottom. Light is coming from the bottom, going upwards. So you'll notice that things here are lighter than things right here. Also, you learn about perspective. This thing right here, the shape is this. It's like, this is the shape of this. Can I get skipped? Oh yeah. So anyway, you learn about shape, you learn about 3D perspective and all that other shit. Oh shit. Cornkick says, "Hey Dom, any advice on naming files so you don't go crazy looking for the right files for image for animation?" Certainly. I'll tell you how I do it. But I'm a fucking mess. Like you guys have seen my files. It's pretty gross. Okay, I just made a new file. Boom. All right, let's pretend. I'll walk you through file creation, I guess. All right, so what I would do is I have two folders. No, I have one main folder. One's called Dom stuff. That's where all my shit goes in, all my pictures and stuff, everything that I think is important. That isn't like just some downloads or documents or whatever. Dom Sketchcast has all of my DSC shit in there. How big is this folder now? Oh, whatever. Okay, so you can see there's a bunch of folders in here. Dom, best of, Dom Digs, Double D's, DVD ASA, some podcasts I listen to, episodes of the interviews, extras, Fantano, Flash, Hip Hop RPG goes in there. So let's say you make a folder that's just called animation or some shit, and you want to go in there and what would I do? If you made an animation folder, I separate things by year. So if you make like here's a good way to start. Here's how I started actually. You make a folder called 2015. You go into 2015 and let me see what's in April. Hopefully it's not porn. Or I don't want to gamble and open that. I don't know what's going to be in there. Okay, here's a good example. So you open up February and then you just put everything you made in February in that folder. As you go on, you'll sort of figure out like if there's a big project you're working on, then you can put it in 2015 or you can just put it in your Croinkick stuff folder. And that's how I would start with. But I mean, really, be as meticulous as possible with naming shit. You want to know where shit is. It's important, man. Don't be left out. Yeah, Urban Buddha. I'm seriously like, the more people come to these live draws, I'm like, okay, I need to like. I don't have much porn on this computer because I mean, just like you fucks, I just go on RedTube when I need something. But like, I'm really gonna need to start cleaning this shit up so that there's no way to accidentally stumble on anything. I need to like put it in a different hard drive entirely or something. It's a pretty crime-ridden song. Open, open, close, open, close, open, close. Try coloring this asshole a little bit. This week I dig anal. Corin Kick says, have you ever uploaded porn by accident instead of Dom Diggs? Nope. That's a really difficult mistake to make. Like I said, there's not much porn on my computer. Damien says, wait, you got all the old DVD ASA from when they filmed in that room? No. I have what's in the DVD ASA folder? Let me take a little gamble here. I'm gonna open this DVD ASA thing. What? There's no DVD ASA in there. There's no DVD ASA in there. Delete that. One DVD ASA thing I have in here is this. I ended up winning the Mangshi contest for this. They sent me an action figure. It was kind of cool. Nah. That was quick. Oh shit! Another person put in garbage. Damn. Mr. Looney says Dom has for sure been walked in on beating off. Nope. Damien says, could you show me how 7 minute what? No, Damien, just go through the DVD ASA subreddit. They have all that shit on there, man. Yeah, that fucking podcast was one of my favorite. It still is one of my favorites, but like they can't get their shit together, man. I hope this color scheme works. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says favorite white girl in Age of Ultron. Maria Hill. Coinkick says, have you heard of the Twisting the Wind podcast? No, what's that? Johnny Pemberton. Oh, he's weird. It's really weird. Like, can you explain like what he does? Like, I tried to listen to one time and it was a little too weird for me. All right, we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in the mission. By the way, guys, Underwater Eddie has a new Twitter. If you guys haven't seen it, it's Underwater EDDIE. You should follow him. He's saying dirty things. My Twitter is Count Blackula. You guys should follow me. If you don't, you're dumb. I always post updates on everything, really. Just you know, you already know. Anders Konglevol says, favorite white girl in your trunk, Dom? Maria Hill. FKA Niggs. Ah! That's Chance the Rapper. Yep. Thanks, Anders. I mean, is that correct? Lena asks, what program is that? This is Photoshop, my friend. Isaac says, yo, that Arby's account is insane. It really is. I love it so much, dude. Crane Kicks, I really don't care about environmental talk. Like, that's not really my thing. But I guess I'll give it a shot because my podcast, cadre. God, I always get these weird words I want to use. Cadre, is it the word? No, it's not the right word. The podcast I listen to right now, like, I like Race Wars, Tuesdays with Stories. You know what, dude? Joe Rogan has been like kind of dwindling for me because I just go in cycles. DVD ASA was on top way back. I haven't listened to Skeptic Tank in a while. I check that out. I like Legion of Skanks. Yeah. Duncan Trussell Family Hour is pretty good. Jake Martinez says, hey, Dom, kind of random, but I'm curious. How do you get inspiration? Lena, you don't know what Photoshop is? Come on, please. I'm not going to tell you what Photoshop is. Jesus. Dickish of me. Oh, wait, Jake Martinez. I was talking to D-Respect about this yesterday. I was talking about it on the podcast, actually. It's like there's no way to get inspiration. It's like inspiration. All right, let me just draw while I talk about this shit because it'll make more sense to me. Stupid brain. You'll notice a lot of repetition in the advice I give because it's so true. So I believe that like, so skill is important. I don't know if I believe in talent. All right, your innate ability is like what people call talent, like stuff that's your aptitude. But like skill is stuff that you like you spend hours of fucking time, days, years sharpening something, right? So let's say your innate ability is like um making connections, making connections, uh generating, my thoughts are gonna be so disjointed. Generating content, seeing opportunities. Now, the reality is that see this is so important. These three things and so much else goes into creating something that's cool, creating something that you find interesting, other people will find interesting creatively. Um, the thing is, we see this stuff as a talent, as something that's just like, and I'll admit, there are people who are better at making connections and generating stuff and seeing opportunities. Like, I can see something and just immediately, like, I'm thinking, like, sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Like, hip hop RPG, I'm walking, it's raining, I'm listening to Good Kid, Mad City. I get this image in my head of Kendrick standing around a pool with a bunch of guys. It's a glowing swimming pool, and he jumps into it, and they're all wearing like post-apocalyptic armor. That's how I got the idea of hip hop RPG. That's where it started. So a guy who's a lawyer or who spends time doing banking or like financial assistance probably isn't getting that as easily. It's probably not coming into his brain as easily as it would to me. But just make no mistake about it, it's also a skill. It's not just this. The more you make connections, the more you generate content, and the more you see opportunities in the world. Oh God, it's 3:30. I'm gonna keep going until I'm done with this train of thought. The more you make connections between things, you'll you'll get more opportunities to sort of express yourself, and you got to show up every day and make shit. That's the most important part of all of this. It's like you have to show up when you feel horrible and you have nothing to think about, like when you're not generating any content. Um, Let me skip my dumb song so someone else gets a chance. Um, Start thinking about this stuff that's considered talent, making connections, generating content, being inspired. Start thinking of that as a skill and not something that happens to you. You create, like, inspiration is not even that important. You have to keep working at shit. Does that make sense? Lena just goes yawn. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too. Yeah, Jake. Ultimately, I mean, you gotta just show up every day. Guys, do not wait for to be inspired by something. It'll come to you, but you'll find that you can create your own luck. You're gonna become more and more lucky the more you work. Our Edison says, I've noticed a good way to get inspired is to scribble charcoal on the opposite page, shut sketchbook, and draw around the rub off on that page. Yeah, but that's a skill. It's like you're exercising your brain by experimenting. You're not just waiting for shit to happen to you. So yeah, don't wait, folks. Thanks for stopping by. As usual, follow me on Twitter and Facebook and all that. Let me just name this episode Golf Pride Worldwide, I guess. Dilara Caritas, what's up, man? I'm about to get the fuck out of here. All right, you guys, have a good one. I love you. Be nice to each other. Yeah, talk to you soon.